Hey learner, this is Nilesh Borate. Welcome back. So in previous video, we saw that how to display this data from your database table, and here we design this form. So in this video, we have the total 3 tasks. So first one is that when you click on this add category button, then category is added in your database. And second thing is that here we add the edit and the delete link. So and also perform the action of the edit and the delete. So go ahead, let's start doing this. So again going to this category.php file. So this one is the category.php file. So here this is your div class call x6. So here we add the one PHP script before the design of table. So first here we check each set $_post submit. If it is set, then here we test it works. So here in this form we give the one method, that is the method is equal to post. Save. Okay, so if you click on this submit button, so this is the submit button. So see here, this is the submit button. So when you click on this button, then it is going to this script. So this submit button, click this true, and it is going to this if, and they print the it works. So here we test it works or not. So here we click this add category, then see here it works. So going to next task. So we add this code in this form div tag. So here we remove this script, Control X, and add this after this tag before the form started here. So save changes. So see here it works. Now here we remove this message, and after clicking this submit button, here we get the text box value. So this is cat title is equal to $_post. Your text box name is that cat_title. See here, this is your input type equal to text, and name is that the cat title. So we get the text box value by using this $_post method and store this text box value into this cat title variable. So here we perform the some validation. So if this is the empty variable cat title, if it is empty, then here we print the one message, this field should not be empty. Otherwise, here we perform the some insert query operation. So check here again. So categories.php. Now if you click this add category, and see this field should not be empty. And if you type here something, then see here it is going to this else part. Now here we add the one insert query. So query is equal to insert into categories values. So here we pass the column name. So your column name is that there are total 2 columns, ID and the title. So ID is auto incremented. So here we only pass the cat title column name. Then values. So pass here the variable name in single quote $cat title. Okay, and here we execute this query. So MySQLi underscore query connection and your query. If this query executes successfully, then there is not an issue, but if there is an query error, then here we print the one error message, die query fail. And if there is if there is some problem, then here we print this problem by using MySQL underscore error function, pass here the connection object. So let's test this code, save these changes. Here categories.php. so see here there are total 5 categories. So here we refresh this page, and this category is added in this table. Okay, so don't worry, we can delete this category after some time. So here we again add, so test1 add category. See here test1 is added. Again test2 add category. So here test2 added. So here we finish the first task. Again going to next stage. So my next stage is that we update this category's name. So again going to this bracket editor. So this is the admin header file. So here we include this db.php file. Okay, so there is one more built-in function. So there is a need to call for the every index.php file. So this header.php file called in this index.php. So here we call this ob underscore start function. So this is a very useful function in every PHP script. So PHP is an interpreted language, thus each statement is executed one after another. Therefore PHP tends to send the HTML to the browsers in chunks, thus reducing the performance. Using output buffering, the generated HTML gets stored in a buffer or a string variable, and it's sent to the buffer to render after the execution of the last statement in the PHP script. But output buffering is not enabled by default. In order to enable the output buffering, one must use the ob underscore start function before the any echoing or any execution of the PHP script. So that's why here we include this ob start function. So only for this output buffering we include this function. Okay, so going to next section. Again going to this run categories. So this is so here we save these changes. Again going to these categories. Okay, so save here. Okay, so these are some categories. So we add a link on this right side of this table. So by using this link we can edit and delete the data into the database or this table record. So again we are going to this bracket editor, going to this category.php file, and here this is the table data. So here we give the comment, this is the find all categories. So this section is, this is the insert into categories. Okay, so give the heading of every script. Then so before closing this row, here we add the one more column. So this is another column td, and here we give the one link by using this href tag. So this is the delete. So first we perform the delete operation and give the single quote, okay, and categories dot php and pass the some information by URL. So give the question mark, delete is equal to, pass here the ID name. So this is the category ID. So pass this category ID as a URL when you click on this delete link. So here we save these changes. See here there is one problem, 67 echo semicolon expected. So see here add the semicolon, Control S. Okay, so see here delete links are added. Similarly we add the edit link. So same here, we copy paste this link here, and this is your the another link, edit. I think we add this link before the delete. So first is your the edit link, then is your the delete link. So edit, and here update is equal to, this is your the category ID, and this is delete equal to, this is your delete category. So save here. Okay, edit and the delete. Now if you want to the heading of this column, then here we add the two more header tag. For example, this one is that the action, same here, action, save. Okay, fine, perfect. Now see here, if you click on this edit link, then focus on this URL, click here. So see, update equal to 3. Okay, so this is your the third category ID. Same here, if you click on this test1, then see update equal to 6. Same here, click on this delete, see delete equal to 6. Same here, either delete equal to 2. So by using this URL ID, we delete or the edit of this particular row in that table. So first we will see that how to delete this category. So again, going to this bracket editor. So here, so after closing this table, here we add the one more script, and this is your the delete category. So here first we check each set. Here we use the $_get method because we get the information by using the URL, and your name is that the delete. So here we use this delete word by using the URL. So if you want to get the values from your the URL, then here we use the get method. Okay, so if you get this delete link, then going to this if, and here we get the ID. So this is your the delete ID, $_get delete. Okay, so this ID is stored in this delete ID variable. Now here we use the one query. So delete from categories where cat ID is equal to, this is your $delete ID. We execute this query, $result is equal to MySQLi underscore query, pass here the connection and you are the query. Then, so there is no need to this bracket, you can directly use this query in this double quote. Okay, so after successful deletion, so see here, we can save these changes, Control S. See here, if you click on this delete link on this category 7, see here, so on previous window here we use the delete equal to 2, so that's why the second ID is deleted. So now the 7 number ID is deleted, but they can refresh from the next time. So if you want to display the immediately effect, so that's why here we redirect the page again by using this header function. So header, we use the location, pass here the categories.php file. So save here. So see here, 7 is deleted. Again click on this 6 is deleted. Okay, so now we add one more again, test1 add. So ID is auto incremented, so last ID was the 7, so that's why my next ID is the 8. Okay, so ID is not a reset. Again test2 add, same here, delete test2 is deleted. Again delete test1 is deleted. Okay, perfect. Now we are going to this edit section. So now here we create the another form. So here this is the form. So we copy this add category form and paste here. So this is the another form. Okay, now here we change the method is equal to post action. This is your div class. This is the label. Label is the edit category. Then input type text. This is the name cat title. Okay, here we close this div tag. This is the next button submit. So here value we change. This value is that the update category. And type equal to submit, name equal to submit. Okay, fine. So save here, see here again. Okay, add category and the edit category. So it's better to move this code to the another file. So here we shift this form to the new file. So right click on this include folder and create a new file, update underscore categories.php. Okay, and here we shift this code. So this is the categories.php file. So move this second form into that file, Control X, and this is the update categories, Control V. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. So here we adjust this data. Okay, fine, perfect. This is the form. So save these changes and we include this update category into this category section. So here we use the one PHP script and include. So your folder is that the includes oblique update categories.php. So save here, see here again. So here we refresh this page. Okay, fine. Update category are loaded. So here we use the another file because there are the two forms. So first one is that the insert form and second one is that the update form. So by using the two forms, I think you get confused. So that's why here we move the another form into the another file. So going to this update category file and do some code here. So after this title, here we add the one PHP script. So now here we check each set $_get edit. If you click on the edit link, then you are going to this edit if. Use here the if. Okay, fine, save. So when you are going to this if statement, then get your the category ID. So this is your the cat ID $_get edit. And here we write the one query. So first we will display. So there are the two tasks in this update section. So see here again, which two tasks. So we run this category.php file, save. So our first task is that when you click on this edit link, then this text are displayed in this text area. This is your the first task. And then second task, if you modify this category and click on this update category button, then this category is modified. So our first task is that when you click on this edit link, then this name is displayed in this text area. So that's why here we add this PHP script inside this form tag. Okay, so now here we get the title of this ID. So select star from categories where cat ID is equal to, this is the cat ID. Now here we get the category title from your database. So this is your the result MySQL underscore query. Pass here the connection as well as your the query. Now here we going to this while loop. We get this data MySQL fetch associate. Pass here the result, and inside this while loop we get the category title. So this is what the category title, dollar row cat title, and this category title variable is display on this text box as a value. So here this is your the primary button, this is your the label, so this is your the input type text. So we move this code Control X after this script, okay, and here we set the value is equal to, this is your the dollar cat title is in a single quote. Save, Control S. So here we run categories.php file. So see here again categories.php, refresh, click on this CMS project, cat title, okay. Again going to this file. So here we use the one script PHP and print this title by using the echo cat title. Save. So see here again, save. So we're going to again categories.php file and undefined variable cat title, okay, fine, because this variable is inside this while loop. So we close this script after this div tag. Now my text box inside this while loop. Your loop is executed only one time because every ID there is only one title. So that's why there is not an issue when you move your the text box inside this while loop, because this text box is shown only one time because every ID there is only one title. So here we again close this script, input type text, now here cat title, name cat title, okay, fine. Save here, again we have to check categories.php file, save. So see here, I think there is issue with the div tag. So see here again, update categories, here we close this div tag. After this one is that div, this one is that the form. So here we use the one if statement, if is set cat title, if the title is set, then you can display this echo message. Save. Parse error line number 30 echo. Here one bracket. Save. Again we refresh this categories.php file. So see here, refresh. Okay, so click here this edit button. There is some issue. Again going to this categories, update categories file. So see here, this is the PHP script. Here we close this while loop, and this one is that the if statement. Close this script. This is another script. Input type equal to text, class equal to form control, name equal to cat title, and this is your the value. So we move this div tag after this script. Save here. By using this closing div tag, here we change this. So that's why by using this div tag the design was changed. So again we refresh this category file, so save here now. Okay, so when you click on this edit, then see here, okay, there is a no text box. Okay, so check here again. So going to this update category file, and if this variable is printed like this way, then see here what happened. Let me remove all this data here. This is a single quote. Save here changes. Again we run this categories.php file. So see here, we refresh this categories.php, click on this edit. Okay, not working yet. So see here, problem is that, so my URL name is that the update, and here I can use the edit word. So that's why they are not going to this if section. Update. Okay, so save here again. We refresh this categories.php file. So see here, we refresh this page. Okay, fine. Click on this file section. Okay, so there is a one problem, line number 10. Expect parameter 1 MySQL result boolean. Okay, so we'll check on this error. Going to this update categories. This one, MySQL fetch associate $result. So check here again, query, select star from categories. Okay, spelling mistake, RIES. Save. Again we run this category file. Okay, so refresh this page, click edit, cat title. Now here we use the if statement. So here we use the PHP script and print this echo. Save. So again we go into this categories page, refresh this page, edit. Now this name is displayed here finally. Now next task is that when you type here the something another word and click on this update category, then this category is updated. Okay, so going to this next or final task. So see here, going to this update category section. So after this closing the form, here we add the one more script for the updation. So this script name is that update category, and this name is that get category name. Okay, so here we add some code. So your button name is that, so here we change the button name is that update category. Save here. So here we check by using the if statement, if is set by using this get method. So here my method is that update category. If my category is updated, so here we first check it works. So save these changes. Again we run this category.php file. Now syntax error, bracket closing, line number 28. Okay, so going to this update.category file. So here semicolon is missing. Save these changes. Can we run the category file? So see here, when you select this edit and click on this update category, so this is the update category section. Now your form action method is that the post. Okay, so here we use this update category by using this post. Save here. Okay, so again we run this category section. Now click on this. First we refresh this page, edit, click on this update category. Okay, it works. Now here update categories program, we add the one update query inside this if. So query is that, so first we get the ID. So category ID is equal to, so this one was the category ID. Okay, so get this ID by using this URL, and by using the, this one was the updated title, post cat title. This is your text box name. See here, your text box input type name is that the cat title. Okay, now here we use the one query update categories set cat title is equal to $cat title, where cat ID is equal to, this is your the $cat ID. We execute this query, the result is equal to MySQL underscore result query connection, and your the query. If you have some error in your the query, then here we print the error message by using die. This is the query failed. And here we print MySQLi error connection. Save these changes. Now we run once more again. So here categories.php. So this one, refresh this page. Now we click on this category number 5, edit. So my new category name is that the test1, update. So see, category 5 is updated. Okay, now again we click this, click number 5, then this is test1. We change this is a test 4x1 update category. Okay, these are the updated. When you click on this delete, category was deleted. Okay, so here we finish this admin category section. In next video we will cover this post section. So till, if you have any queries, then comment on our query in comment box. Like and subscribe the channel. See you on next video. Thank you.